This is WFYI News Now. It's Thursday, January 15th, and I'm Sarah Neal Estes. Here are today's Central Indiana and statewide stories. Democrat and Indianapolis City County Councilor Vop Osili announced his candidacy for mayor today. He served as City County Council president for 8 years and announced in December he would not run again for that spot, prompting speculation he would run against current Indianapolis mayor and Democrat Joe Hogsett. Governor Mike Braun gave his second State of the State address last night. He focused on affordability and jobs.
In 2025, our message was clear. Indiana is open for business.
Braun cited job growth and successful efforts to attract employers. He also addressed a number of affordability issues, from utility rates to the cost of housing.
I know the most important part of affordability is new jobs and higher wages.
Indiana Democrats delivered a response to the address. Democrat Shelley Yoder said that Braun's embrace of affordability issues was better late than never.
Republicans drove Indiana into an affordability crisis and are now turning to Democratic ideas to try to get us out of it.
Republican leadership said the speech was good and they look forward to continuing their work with the governor. Indiana U.S. Senator Todd Young was one of 2 Republicans who tipped the scales to block a war powers resolution that would have required President Donald Trump to secure congressional approval before launching further military operations in Venezuela. Last week, Young broke rank and joined Democrats to advance the measure. Young said he changed his mind after assurances from senior security officials that, quote, there are no American troops in Venezuela. This week, the Marion County Jail reached capacity. Zach Castle reports that led the sheriff to change how he helps U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Sheriff Carrie Forrestal says the jail is overcrowded. Without funding for more space, Forrestal decided to no longer keep people being held for ICE detention in Indianapolis past 48 hours. The sheriff's office has an agreement with the federal government to detain people. Forrestal says it would be reckless not to cooperate with the federal government.
Next thing, we have millions of dollars involved in litigation or settlement, or we have federal troops, National Guard, coming to Indianapolis.
Forrestal says he is following the law by holding people for ICE transport. I'm Zach Castle in Indianapolis.
A Democratic state senator is jumping into the race for Indiana's 5th congressional district to challenge Republican incumbent Victoria Spartz. Eric Weddle has more.
State Senator J.D. Ford says his breaking point came during the recent legislative debate over redistricting. Ford says the Trump administration forced state lawmakers to try to change the maps to favor Republicans.
I couldn't sit quietly. I couldn't stand by the sidelines anymore, and I wanted to throw my hat in the ring and give Hoosiers a real option.
Currently, Ford represents District 29. That includes portions of Carmel and Indianapolis. He was first elected to the Indiana Senate in 2018. In the congressional race, so far one other Democratic primary challenger has filed their candidacy, IU Indianapolis professor Todd Shelton. The 5th District covers Hamilton, Madison, and Delaware counties. I'm Eric Weddle.
Under current Indiana law, bail may only be withheld if a person faces charges of murder or treason. Jill Sheridan reports a move to limit the right of bail further is before state lawmakers and could soon be before voters.
A series of bills would alter Indiana's constitution to deny bail to more people in the justice system. The moves target individuals who have a violent history. Lawmakers like Indianapolis Republican Senator Aaron Freeman want to address long-expressed concerns about people who are released on bail and commit a serious crime.
And really where I'm focused is on repeat violent offenders.
The measure gives judges more discretion to deny release. Democrats in the Corrections Committee voted against the bill. They are concerned people with misdemeanor offenses could be denied bail. If the bills pass this session, Indiana voters would still have to approve an amendment to the Constitution through a question on the November ballot. I'm Jill Sheridan.
That's all for today's episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Kendall Antron produced our music. If you liked today's episode, remember to subscribe and share, and follow WFYI on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to get the latest updates from our newsroom anytime. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.